Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of You as a Fool Plays RimWorld. When we last left off, we'd received some visitors. I don't believe we bought anything from them, but it's hard to remember. It was a couple of days since the last recording session. We definitely got Dazzler, the male panther. We're looking after him on behalf of the Royal Empire super faction, in exchange for a bit of royal favour for our Psycaster, who is Poppy, or I've been calling Poppy. Turns out her name is Poopy, or his name is Poopy, I forget. But first things first, we're going to rectify that. Can't be calling that, just Poppy. Sounds good. And yes, Poppy is our royalty. She can renounce her title, although I assume that will incredibly anger the people who gave it to her. So we're going to try and not do that. Now all of our guys, they're busy cutting down some trees because we desperately want this watermill generator done. We need 280 wood and 3 components. We've got the components. They're in here, we've got 28 of them, so we're all set for that. We just need them to cut down enough trees to actually put that together. We probably also want a lamp, a proper standing lamp in here, because they're going to spend a lot of time cooking and they don't want to be in the darkness because they'll hate life. So we'll sort that out for them. And something I noticed over here is all of the slag chunks that came down with the ship. I want them to haul. And you're attending a marriage ceremony. Oh, are they getting married right now? I didn't even see a pop-up for that. Fair enough. It appears our colonists are getting married in the river, as all good marriage ceremonies should be. When they're done with that, I'll bump it up to 3 so they get that over and done with. When they're done with that, hopefully they'll get back to cutting down some trees. There they are, Poppy and Hilda are beginning their marriage ceremony. There's the pop-up. They'll get married, they'll build the watermill generator, please. Our things will freeze. Then we'll be golden. Life will be okay. We don't really have an issue with freezing at the moment, because it was about -1 degree outside, which kind of handled it for us. Now it's 7 degrees, this is heating up a little, we might lose our food. The marriage ceremony's done, they're married now. It's that simple. We've got the standing lamp. I don't know where you're drawing power from, probably the minimal amount from this wind turbine. They're chopping down trees. Okay, we're getting there. I don't want to issue too many orders though. I don't want to use up all of the wood. The trade caravan's leaving. Because I'm hoping to wood floor this whole area to keep the fridge nice and clean. And then if they could bring all the berries in so they don't degrade, that would be lovely. And we need a sleeping spot for Dazzler. I'd forgotten about that. You can sleep there. Okay, you don't allow food. I assume eggs aren't considered kibble, so you probably just laid that in there and someone will collect it. A new quest, Ship to the Stars. A friendly AI from your past named Charlon Whitestone, jeez, oh, everything's happening at once, I'll pause, has sent you a message. He reveals that he has a starship hidden on this planet and sends you its world coordinates. The starship is in deep hibernation mode. You'll have to start it up when you arrive, then defend it from raiders trying to steal it until the startup sequence is complete. It will be a long, difficult series of battles. It's probably more than one then. If you can get the ship off the ground, Charlotte and Whitestone will take you off this RimWorld to the stars. And as a reward we get passage off the world. Which used to... it's a quest that would show up before in the older version of RimWorld, before the quest system. They always offered you this AI persona who would tell you about a starship. And normally, I should have jumped to where it is. It'll generate the world, yeah. See, we're up here. It's all the way down here. Which I dread to think how long of a journey that will take. 28 days, 28.2 days to get there. Thankfully, there are some roads that would speed the whole thing up. But that's something we'll think about another time. I don't think we're quite ready to get off the RimWorld yet. And we also got some rare thrumbos. A small herd of thrumbos have wandered into the area. They're peaceful by nature. These rare creatures are extremely dangerous when confronted, so we're not going to mess with them. Some traders are willing to pay a lot of money for their precious leather and horn. The thrumbos will leave the area in a few days. Here they are, majestic creatures. Sometimes they show up with some issues. Like this one, he's got hearing loss, bad back, artery blockage. We might get lucky. That might increase while he's here, and the thrumbo might just die while it's on our map. And then we can get its leather, we can get its horn, which I think you can also use as a club if you wanted to. We'll see what happens. Might get thrumbos, might not. Oh, there's a chunk of spaceship here I would like you to deconstruct. And you're hauling wood up here. Okay, we're getting to the water power. You're cooking, but we run out of power, of course. Until we have the water power, life will be a little difficult. Good news is though, there's lots of berry bushes, which can be some quick food in an emergency. Now I'm going to just have you harvest those ones, which I think are the ones that are ready. There's some heal herbal medicine. Taiki, could you consider... You mean there's nowhere to store it? Can we put it in here? More resources? Plant matter? No. Manufactured medicine? Herbal medicine. Okay, put the herbal medicine in the fridge because it can spoil. And that's not what we want. We want our people to be happy and healthy, and that sometimes means rubbing some leaves on a gunshot wound. Nice, only 30 more. Oh, none more! He's gonna go and get, the components. We're about to get there, let's watch. I'm gonna put it in slow motion when he gets right towards the end. Are we ready for this as a community? Here we go. He's going to build the watermill. This is where he leaves. Nope. We've done it. We have water power. Which means all of this will turn back on. This will freeze again. The lamp and the electric stove will be running at full efficiency. I think as a reward, it's time for some chairs. One at the butcher's table. One at the stove, and it's probably also time for some floors. Lovely. We've got the bridges up here, so hopefully that will keep this place less dirty, because if they have a dirty cooking area released, they can get food poisoning, which becomes an issue if you get lots and lots of food poisoning fairly often. Your people can get very sick They're throwing up all the time and they're not really getting much done. So it's a real detriment to the community. Also, Bigaro, the logger. You died last time. I remember missing your death entirely. Could somebody haul this man into a grave? Poppy would love to meditate on his corpse. Also going to have a look at our bills. Oops. Oh, yes! This is the RimWorld banger in the new update. Absolute tune. It's lovely. Oh yeah. Okay. Enough of that. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's think about... We're probably going to want, when it gets cold, a parka. We're going to want some pants. And we're going to want probably a button-down t-shirt. They look nice. And when it gets hot, we're going to want to make a duster. Now, we're going to suspend all these for now because they don't need to make that many. I think we just want 5 of each at all times. I cancelled it, didn't I? What did I cancel? Was it the pants? It was. Okay. Bum 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 bum. We're going to make sure that they'd have 5 of everything in case we get up to 5 people. Even if we had 4, that would be lovely at this point. Also going to set a bill on the stonecutter's table. Just make any blocks you want. Do it forever. Nobody's going to do it now because that's not the priority. The priority they've all got is building. And just before we started this episode, I made Taiki our warden. So if we capture people, he's the one who'll go and talk to them, give them food, try and recruit them. He's not very good at it, but he has a double burning passion, which means he's going to get better at it very quickly. All of our plants are dying in the cold. Okay. But nothing's going to spoil because it's so cold outside. There's also hypothermia. We're panicking. Hilda, what's wrong? Serious hypothermia. Have you considered not doing that? I'm going to have to put a heater in... I'm going to put it in Taiki's room. No, I don't know, I'm panicking. I'm going to put it in Taiki's room. No, I'm not. I'm second guessing myself, but Hilda's the one who's literally dying right now. So, I'm going to put it up there. It doesn't have any power. This music makes it sound like we have no problems in this world, but we do. It makes me feel good though. I'm jiving here. The people are dying from hypothermia, but I'm feeling good. It's still -9 outside. Hilda is she's got frostbite. Someone please build this thing. When you're done with that, build the heater as priority, like -1. Make it happen. Low food. That will sort itself out. Colonists need warm clothes. I know, sweetheart, we're trying to fix it. Colonists need treatment. I know, you've all got frostbite. Quest expires in 7 hours. What quest is that? Oh, the one we just got. The Rats and Kristen. A 20-year-old recruiter named Kristen is calling from nearby. She says a pack of 2 man-hunting rats are hunting her. She begs for safety and offers to join us at Fool's Landing. That sounds pretty swell actually. We're just going to have a look. Oh, I can't figure anything out. We're just going to accept Panther sitting, yep. Where is she? Is she here? She's here. Kristen. You can't doctor, that's fine. You're iron-willed. That's also incredible, actually. So you're not gonna be as bothered by low mood. You're also ugly, which means you shouldn't do social interaction, but you love social interaction. Okay. You're definitely going to be the talky person. You also love research, and you like to physically assault people, which is excellent. We're on our way to the perfect colony. Kristen, we don't have any guns. Panic, it's the rats. Could you grab the club? Could you... You're building the thing. You're eating the man-hunting rats. There's two of them. They're on their way. They're coming from this way. Okay. Taki, I need you to not tend to yourself. I need you to come down here. Hilda, you've got serious hypothermia. Poppy, please. For goodness sake, build. Why are you not building it? Oh, I'm not messing about. We need this. She's dying in her bed. She's got frostbite on so many different parts of her. Kristen, I need you over here. Hilda, I'm sorry. Poppy, oh, well, fine. You build that. Attack the rat. We're going to sort this out. We're not going to lose our whole colony. Lovely. To a bunch of rats. Sorry we had to do that, guys. Poppy, you're hauling to the heater. That's excellent. This bed now belongs to Kristen. It also means we're probably going to need a heater in here. How warm are these rooms? 3 degrees? Well, the world's heating up a bit. What? Oh, it's taking you so long. Why are you... Probably because you have hypothermia. Are you missing any digits? You're not. Your manipulation is 18 though. Because you're in medium pain. Because you haven't eaten anything. Please, just get the thing done. Please. You're thinking about it. What's happened? Ike, what happened? It's all the bites. Just rescue him. I hope this isn't the end of the colony from some rats and hypothermia. You are finally gonna build this thing. Oh, good news. He just, I think, got up on his own. Oh no, somebody carried him. Please, Poppy, build the heater. Okay. You can do that, Kristen. We haven't set any work priorities for you. You're our best warden now. Taiki doesn't need to do it anymore. You're pretty bad at everything else. 7, 12 though. Please. Gonna bump it up. Speed 3. She's eating, there's hypothermia. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. There's 2 of you in the bed, so hopefully you keep each other warm. How are you doing, Kristen? You're fine. Taiki, last time you went in here to tend to yourself, you almost died. What are you doing now? You're consuming berries. Okay, do that, then build the power conduit. We need power. Once we get this going, I promise we'll be okay. Don't just build one. What's wrong with you? I'm gonna have to queue up every single order, aren't I? Just build all of them. Then build the rest of them, please. After you're done with horseshoes, I guess. Oh, crap. And what are you up to? You ate raw berries. Lovely. You're chopping down trees. You're botching construction. You do have frostbite. So... understandable. Minor blood loss. You did one. Okay. Rest then. Rest done. Can't construct. I'm sorry to wake you. You know what? I'm not going to wake you up. You're just going to build the things. Okay. I don't think RimWorld likes us very much. Manhunter pack? A pack of man-hunting Yorkshire Terriers? No! You were the chosen ones. Have entered the area. Driven insane by the disease known as Scaria, they will roam the region, hunting for humanoid flesh. They won't attack doors unless they see someone go through the door. Hide inside and you'll be safe. They also won't attack powered-off turrets, so turn your turrets off to save them. Okay, where are they? There's 2 man-hunting Yorkshire Terriers. And a colonist needs rescue. It's awful. What you doing? You're gonna do that. Then rescue Poppy, please. No, you know what, Kristen, rescue Poppy, and then you're done with that. Build the freaking things. I also forgot that the Yorkshire Terriers are on their way, so we're gonna have a real issue. No, Tuggy. Ah! Why? Hey, quick question, Dazzler. Are you trying to kill them? Because that's okay, you're allowed to do that. I hate this. Down here, beat the Yorkshire Terrier to death. This is a real issue. Please? You're dead, you're dead. Pick up the knife and you undraft it. Okay. What are you up to? You're hauling exactly 2 steel. Stop what you're doing. You're going to build that, and then you're also going to build that. Please. We've got real problems. Okay. We also apparently don't have any steel. The hens died, that's fine. I thought it was a colonist. Hey, Taiki. Whew, if you botched that construction, I would have just ended you. But we're fine. Look at that, she can walk again. The temperature's going up. It's a little lower in Kristen's room because I installed this here. I can reinstall it. So, in the future, I might reinstall this into here. Just to give them a fighting chance. How are you doing, Turkey? You're okay. Hypothermia is minor. You know, I'm starting to think that we need these parkers, earlier than I thought. I think we're going to have to make some Yorkshire Terrier parkers, which isn't a sentence I thought I'd ever have to say, but here we are. I'm going to bump it back up to 3 because people are eating. Could one of you consider cooking? Why do you not want to cook, Hilda? It's because you're very sore. And we don't have anything in because we haven't hauled anything. Okay, the first thing, Kristen, I'm going to have to ask you to, at maximum priority, please haul all of our food into the freezer so that our people recognise that they can eat. The hens died, Kristen's joined, we did the quest. Taiki refuses to pick his gun up. But it's warm, look at that. Oh yeah, it's going to be, I should have really anticipated this. We're in a boreal forest. They tend to get a little colder than the temperate forest that I'm used to. So really, the hypothermia thing, that's on me. I'll take that L and we'll move on. We haven't got really any of the plans we planned out done. Starvation, please. Consuming the berries and then you're going back to bed. In the morning, you're going to refuel the lamp. I also need to set your schedule actually. You don't have to sleep the whole time, but first things first, you should have some recreation and then do a bit of work. And you're munching, and now you're refueling raw torch lamps. I'm not sure how useful that is, and you're relaxing socially. Homer Simpson, smiling politely. And then could you consider hauling the Yorkshire Terriers? What's wrong with this one? It's rotting already. Okay, so fewer Yorkshire Terriers than I thought we'd have. And she got rid of the dead man. Lovely. Drop it down for a sec. Taiki, what are you doing? You're tending to Poppy. When you're done with that, could you equip the gun? You're hauling. Right, when you're done with that, don't consume the berries. Fine. All berries, all rice, all potatoes. And then we'll see how much food we have in storage. And then someone will cook it. Yeah. We're making our way back up. Taiki's making floors. I think this will have to go. This seems like it's really getting in the way of them walking up here. They refuse to take this route. And all the chopped wood orders are done. 208 wood. That might do all the floors, I'm not sure. Kristen's just hauling it. Who cooks? Hilda cooks. And the frostbite is going away. Okay. There's a definite possibility that colonists... It's all gone. There's a definite possibility that colonists lose fingers and toes due to frostbite. Which, understandable, same thing happens in the real world. And it really affects their manipulation, which means they start to get really quite bad at whatever they're doing. Especially if it needs intricate manipulation, like crafting. Poppy's on a work frenzy, thanks to high mood, which is remarkable because you are still dying of frostbite, I think. You have an inspiration. You're going to work faster for 8 days. What is it you do? You build, lovely, and you research. We don't have any research going. Now might be the time to put something else on. We finished batteries, so I should really build a battery room to store some extra power. And we should really have a look at what else we can get. I think we're going to have to start low. Maybe Devil Strand? But it doesn't get very warm here, so there's no need for Devil Strand. We'll go with geothermal power. It's a big ask, but if we can get this. Also, you can harvest these. I'm going to have you harvest these individually if they're grown. Bum, 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 bum. And now I need to edit the drug policy. We're going to make a new policy. Drug policy 5. You know what? No drugs. That's it. There we go. So you can't have anything for the time being, because I'll sort it out if we actually get to that point. A bit of psychite tea might keep you going. For now, I don't want you eating the ambrosia. It makes you feel warm, which will probably help with the whole hypothermia thing. But for now, none of that. And I'm also going to reinstall this Taiki's room, because it will still connect via that wire. And then we should get a more even distribution of heat. Now this one's 19 degrees, this one's 16, this one's 11. It might keep these two both at 16. I'm not sure how accurately this game portrays heat transfer between rooms, but we'll figure it out. Poppy is meditating and healing. Are you? What are you doing? Yeah, you're meditating in bed. It's impressive. We're also going to have to move the research bench. I feel like not a lot has happened, honestly, but also so much has happened. We haven't changed much. I put some floors down and built a watermill generator. We also almost died twice. There were rats and man-hunting Yorkshire Terriers. What's happening? Okay, plants are dying from cold. It's not, I was going to say it's fine. It's not fine. It's far from it. But it's all we can do for now. As long as these guys are staying warm. Hilda's cooking. So who hunts? You hunt. Hilda will also hunt. It's really difficult. I think I'm going to put it at a 2. I know if everything's a priority 2, then nothing's a priority 2. But for now, we need Hilda to go out and hunt some animals, or wildlife. Ideally something that won't kill us on the way back. Rats, squirrels, some hares, spellipede. Oh, they're like mega spiders but smaller, I think. I don't want any of that. Stallions and mares, and maybe Smelk. It could go horribly. We could end up with oh, for goodness sake. Raid the Cheetahmen. A group of pirates from the Cheetahmen have arrived nearby. They will prepare for a while and then attack. It's one guy, Psych. He's got a marble club. Only 33%, but I bet you that would hurt. Well, it should be easy enough for 4 people to deal with, especially with our new Kristen Brawler. She'll get in there, give me the odd 1-2. I think that's where we're going to leave this episode, on a cliffhanger. It's not a very big cliffhanger because it's one man, but a cliffhanger nonetheless. We finally got water power. Our people didn't die again from all the hypothermia and the rats and the Yorkshire Terriers. It was awful. And we'll try and continue that trend. Thank you for joining in this nightmarish episode. I've been You As A Fool, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.